Brendan, tell me about New Year in Ireland.
Well, first of all, it's very important that you clean your house before the end of the year. Your house must be really clean before the new year starts.
I see. Anything else?
It's also lucky if the first person to come into your house after midnight is a tall, dark, handsome man, and he must go in the front door and go out the back door.
Interesting.
Very good if it's a tall, dark, handsome man. Not very good if it's a red-haired woman.
It isn't good if a woman with red hair comes into the house?
If she's the first one, it's not good. If she comes in after the tall, dark, handsome man, then it's okay.
Brendan, you're tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh, thank you.
Do people ask you to be the first person in their house?
Actually, yes, they do.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, there's one other thing. If you're single and you want to get married in the new year, you put some mistletoe under your pillow.
Under your pillow?
Right. That way, when you go to sleep, you dream about your future husband or wife.
Are you single, Brendan?
Yes, I am, actually.
Yang-hee, what happens on New Year's Eve in Korea?
Oh, I love our New Year's Eve festival. We call it Sutdalgumium. It's the night when no one sleeps. In the past, some people believed that if you sleep that night, your eyebrows turn white.
Your eyebrows turn white?
Yes, and to make sure this doesn't happen, we leave the lights on in every room of the house.
Interesting.
New Year is also a nice time for children. On New Year's Day, they get a lucky bag from their parents or grandparents.
A lucky bag?
Yes, we call them bakjumioni. They're made of silk, very beautiful.
What's in the lucky bags?
Usually money, but sometimes other small gifts too.
Pilar, tell me about the New Year in Mexico.
Well, there are some interesting things about New Year. Do you know about the grapes?
Grapes? No.
Well, when we have dinner on New Year's Eve, we put 12 grapes on everyone's plate right before midnight.
12 grapes?
Yes, one grape for each month of the year, and then we eat the grapes in the 12 seconds before midnight.
12 grapes in 12 seconds?
Yes, and you make a wish with each grape, one wish for every month of the year.
Interesting. Anything else?
Well, there is another interesting tradition, but I don't know anyone who does it.
What is it?
Well, they say that if you want to travel during the year, then at midnight, you take a bag, a suitcase or something, and you go for a walk in the streets.
There are people on the street with suitcases at midnight?
Apparently, but I've never seen them.
Brendan, have you ever spent New Year's in another country?
Oh, yes, last year in Australia.
Tell me about it.
I went to visit my brother. He lives in Sydney. Some of his friends invited us to their apartment. There was a wonderful view of the Opera House. Have you ever seen a picture of the Sydney Opera House?
Oh, yes, it's beautiful. So, how was the party?
Actually, the party was quiet dinner with about 10 people. When the party started, my brother's friends said, "We have someone here from Ireland. That's very lucky."
That's nice. So, what happened at midnight?
Well, half an hour before midnight, we all walked down to the waterfront to look at the Sydney Harbour Bridge. At midnight, there was a fireworks display there.
Was it good?
It was magnificent. After the fireworks finished, there was a big street party.
So, how would you describe New Year's in Sydney?
Unforgettable.
Yang-hee, have you ever spent New Year's outside Korea?
Yes, 2 years ago, when I visited my cousin in San Francisco.
What did you do?
Well, my cousin made a really nice Korean meal. After we ate it, we went out. We went down to the dock and went on a boat cruise.
A boat cruise?
Yes, we took a cruise around San Francisco Bay. When the boat reached the Golden Gate Bridge, a fireworks display started. It was really amazing.
So you enjoyed New Year's in San Francisco.
Oh, yes, it was magic.
Pilar, have you ever spent New Year's in any place other than Mexico?
Yes, about 10 years ago, I studied English in London, England, and I spent Christmas and New Year's there.
What did you do?
Well, I went to a party. I brought a lot of grapes, and I wanted to do the Mexican thing eat 12 grapes, but no one wanted to do it.
Why not?
Because they wanted to watch TV.
Why?
They wanted to watch the New Year fireworks.
Were the fireworks good?
Yes, but they were on TV. Fireworks are not exciting on TV.
Then what happened?
After the fireworks, everyone went home.
So, what word describes your New Year's in London?
Disappointing.